go, my friends? This is Tata Lumbanda Afimaya Galarraga this afternoon, 4th of July. Happy 4th of July for all those who celebrate it. Um, Today, I want to share with you a card, and to whomever this message is for, I pray that you listen not with your ears, but that you listen with an open heart. I cannot reach you. I cannot convey Spirit's message if you do not listen with the heart. But some of us listen with the ears, but we have a block in our hearts, we have a block in our soul, and it does not let the message penetrate where it needs to reach in order for you to be whom you are meant to be. So what card are we talking about today? The devil. This one right here, the devil's card. So I wonder, what role does the devil card play in your life at this moment? As you see, the devil's card depicts what seems to be a half man, half goat creature. It has the wings of a vampire, bat, an animal that sucks the lifeblood out of a person. You see two individuals that are chained, bound, restricted. And when I look at this particular card, what stands out the most is the fact that it's enslavement, it's addiction. It's addiction not just to alcohol or drugs or any other unhealthy things that are out there today, but unhealthy relationships, unhealthy way of thinking, unhealthy way of acting, unhealthy way of speaking. What is it that you are bound to? What is it that feels so restrictive in your life that you feel you have no way out, no escape? Especially if it's in the emotional and love department. Because the devil card here is the number 15. And 15, 5 adds to 6. And 6 represents the lovers. So here we have two individuals who are a man and a woman who are chained at the foot of the devil. What is it in your life that is restricting you? That's not allowing you to be like the fool, free and in control, looking upon a new beginning for yourself? The devil card. This is where certain circumstances in life causes us to lose our vitality, our energy, our control over ourselves, our own emotions. Where are you? What situation are you in? What kind of relationship are you in that's not allowing you to be and feel free? What kind of job do you have that seems like it has enslaved you in some kind of way? Where is it that you feel so controlled that you just can't be you? The devil's card is a reminder, if this is for you, especially for Capricorn people, it's a reminder that you are in control. These chains around the necks of these individuals are big enough for them to take them off themselves. But sometimes we are so engraved in our situations that we feel that we have no way out. If there's a particular situation in your life that you feel that you are in a dead-end street, take a step back from that mentality. Let's reanalyze things. Let's look at things differently. And let's allow ourselves the freedom that we deserve. See, the devil's card is not just representative, or it shouldn't be looked at as Satan. It represents our weaknesses. It represents our fears. It represents our addictions, all kinds of addictions. It represents toxic relationships and people in our lives. It represents anything and everything or anyone that goes against our true purpose. If you are living a situation, if you are in a relationship, if you are in a job, if you are acting, saying things, doing things, or thinking things that is toxic to your well-being, to your growth, then it is time to set yourself free. I wrote a meme the other day on my Instagram, which I hope that those of you that have Instagrams will follow me as well. I wrote a meme on my Instagram the other day that says that the toxicity of your fears will contaminate the prosperity of your life purpose. So if we live in any aspect of our fears, if we live in that contaminated environment, in whichever way it is, and wherever it is, and with whomever it is, it will contaminate and stop the progress that you need to have in your life. It will contaminate the progress. So with this particular card, the devil, I would like to see you take control. I would like to see you take full control over the one thing that is totally yours, and that is your life. Your life does not belong to your job. It does not belong to your husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, other partner. It does not belong to your children. It does not belong to your family, to your mom, to your dad, to your brother, to your sister. It does not belong to anybody. It only belongs to you. So you dictate what goes in and out of your life. You dictate what stays in it. You dictate how much you allow yourself to be affected by other people in your life. Take control of it. Stop victimizing yourself. Stop living this lifestyle of I don't have what it takes. My life is what it is. I'm too old. Look at me. I'm already 50, 60, 70 years old. What's left for me? Get out of this toxic mentality that is not allowing you to take charge, take control of your life. If you're young, you have a whole life ahead of you that needs to start showing a difference, or better yet, that needs to start showing that you are heading in the right direction, but the work starts now. If you're 40, 50 years old, don't look backwards. Don't look at where you've been. Don't live in your past. Because if you live in your past, you will not succeed. You will not prosper. You will not move forward in your life. That's another meme I did the other day. Yesterday, I think I did. Which says that if you live in the prison of your past, you will incarcerate the fruitfulness of your destiny. So stop incarcerating yourself. Stop being that prisoner, because ultimately all you have to do is open that gate. No one should have so much control over you emotionally. No boss should have so much control over your liberty. You are in control of it because it's your life. Who hasn't done mistakes? All of us have. All of us. I don't care who you are. I don't care how perfect your life might be. I don't care what you think you have been able to achieve. We've all done mistakes. We've all done things that we wish at some point in our lives that we had not done, whether it's to ourselves or to others. But the point of the matter is, and the beauty of it is, that we are all God's children. If you believe in God, I hope you do. And if you don't, please know that the universe did not place us here to suffer. I've said this many times. And that regardless what we've been through before, regardless what we have done, regardless of how much guilt you might have in your heart for things that have occurred in your past, you should not live in that prison cell any longer. Forgive yourself, number one. Ask for forgiveness and release. Let it go. Move forward. It's time to open the gates of prosperity, of stability, of growth, of happiness, of love in all its forms and all its versions. These chains that you have around your neck, they are obstructing your prosperity. They are obstructing the wellness. They are obstructing the beautiful things that you should be creating and doing now in your life. Fear is one of the most dangerous feelings that a human being can go through, and it never comes alone. Fear comes attached with a couple of best friends that are also harmful to our growth, which is insecurity, doubt, so many negative emotions. But where are the positive ones? We spend so much time in the negative emotions. We spend so much time enslaved. We spend so much time dragging and lagging that if we were to put that much emphasis on the positive things, even when we don't see things that positive in a positive matter, there are positive things that we should try to bring about to slowly but surely break free from these chains. It is your duty, it is your calling, it is your responsibility to not continue to live a life that goes against your happiness, that goes against your heart, that goes against who you truly are. And if you find it so difficult because you've been in that prison for such a long time, guess what? Baby steps. You have to take baby steps. And when you trip, you have to get up and try again. And if you trip again, you have to get up and try again. Because none of us were born walking and running. We were first crawling on the floor before we started to walk. And before we started to walk firmly, we tripped a whole bunch of times. The same goes with life. The same goes when we've been in a prison for such a long time. It takes baby steps. But the older you get, the more tired you are. So it's easier for you to give up. It's easier for you to, not have the energy to continue doing it. But guess what? At the end of the day, the only regret you will have is not having tried harder. The only regret you will have is not pushing yourself harder. Regardless of what's coming at you, regardless of who's coming at you, this is your moment. Set yourself free. Because the devil that's inside you, the one that's telling you that you will not prosper, the one that's telling you that no one is going to look at you, the one that's telling you that you already have 3, 4, 5 children and that no man is going to really take you seriously, that one that tells you that you have nothing to look forward to in life, that one that tells you that you as a man, if you were in an actual prison and you went to jail and prison because you did something wrong in your past, and now you, after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20 years in prison, now you're a free man, that no one is really going to really pay attention to you. No job is going to really accept you. No woman is going to really invest herself in you because, you are an ex-convict. Get out of that damn mentality, because this is so far from the truth. So far from the truth. It's very far from the truth. The only thing that is a fact in life, an unrefutable fact in life, is the fact that you and I, eventually, one day, hopefully, a long time from now, You and I are going to perish. We're going to die. Our physical self is going to die. That's the only thing that you and I, as humans, can really say is a fact of life. We're not going to be here forever. So therefore, while we are here, we have to give it our best shot continuously and never get tired. Never get tired. Never get tired. So I ask you, what's your devil? What is your devil, or who is your devil? Is it an addiction, an actual addiction to substance abuse, drugs, alcohol? Is it that you spend so much time at work that you don't dedicate time to your family? Is it money? Is it all about having a position, prosperity, having a new car, having a nice looking home? It's all about money, 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 finances, finances, finances. What's the devil that's intoxicating your life, that's imprisoned you and isolated you from the good things that should be in your path? What is it? Is it a relationship that you just can't seem to let go because you're so used to that person, because you just can't see yourself in another relationship, because that person has so much control over your being, over your heart, over your mind, that you just can't seem to let it go, even though you know it's a toxic, unhealthy relationship? What is it, or who is it? Who's your devil? What's your devil? Because at the end of the day, regardless of what or whom it is, you have what it takes to set yourself free. You have what it takes to set yourself free. In this case, the devil represents the hidden forces that are within, that does not allow us to feel like we are at the top of the mountain, like the Fool, which is another card, another tarot card, the Fool. What's not allowing you to be at that peak of that mountain, looking ahead and saying, I am in control of what was controlling me all this time? When are you going to build the courage to get up and tell that person that's been contaminating your life, your mind for years, it's over? I'm not giving you one more minute of my life. What's it gonna take when it's too late? When you're in your deathbed? What's it gonna take? What blow are you going to allow life to throw at you before you wake up and you say, I deserve better? What's it going to take? This is the moment. It's now. It's not tomorrow, it's not next week, it's not next month, it's now. This is where you take the bull by the horns and you say, I got this. I don't know where the finish line is at, but the beginning starts now. So I would like for you to reevaluate where you stand, where you're at, where you live, the relationship that you're in, the job that you have. I need you to reevaluate it. And let's assume you have a good wife or husband, or a good relationship. Let's assume you have a good job. Let's assume that you have good children and that things are predominantly very good in your life. What is your devil? Because everyone has a devil inside. Is it your eating habits? Is it because you're not living a healthy lifestyle? Is it because you know that if you keep eating that sugar, eventually, you know, that what's it called? I went blank there for a minute. Your diabetes is gonna blow up. Well, the foods that you eat, your heart can't take it anymore. You have people in your life that love you. You have people in your life that care about you. You have good talents. You have good gifts in your life. And you're throwing it away little by little by internally intoxicating yourself because you're not eating the right foods. And eventually, you're going to cut your life shorter than it should be. And those that love you and care for you and value what you do won't get another opportunity to keep enjoying what you have to offer. So perhaps you are your own devil, and you need to free yourself from that negative side of you that keeps feeding into the things that you should not be doing. What's your devil? The fact that you have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to the same situation with the same person over and over again. That's not good. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's not. I want you to ask yourself, where is it in your life that you're feeling restricted? Where is it that you're feeling stuck? Where is it? Because wherever it is, I don't care what you say, you have what it takes to release yourself from that situation. I want you to think about it. I want you to know that there's always a door that will lead you to the other side where you need to be at. Is it easy? No. Is the temptations and the weakness and the fears and the self-doubt and the insecurities are going to always come at you with their best punch? Yes, it is. But know that you are not to succumb to what's attacking you, to what's allowing you to be stuck. Release yourself. Release yourself from this situation that you're in that's not contributing to your growth and your stability in your life. Release yourself. It's time to release. It's time to just break the chains. Take them off. They don't belong to you. You could do much better, and you will. You cannot only say it, you have to believe it, you have to see it, you have to speak it into existence so it could actually come through. Many blessings, my friends. I hope that this video in some kind of way has touched someone, because even if this video was just meant for one person, that's good enough for me. Hit like, leave your comments, share it, and many, many, many blessings to you. Remember that you are important. No matter what anyone says, you are important. But you have to be important to yourself first, so that you can actually appreciate the things that are so beautiful around you. Many blessings.